I'll answer it like this. At all times, I'm not relating to the characters that I play. I could come in one day and be in a terrible mood from traffic, from yelling at other drivers on the way to the studio, and then I get in and I have to be 100% happy. So, it's hard to say on that one, like personally relating to, because I always find little things that I can kind of tie into and connect to each character. And once I find that connection, it just kind of flows. So that's a tough one. I have to think about that. Put it online.
Cool. Thank you.
Any other questions? We can start a hug line. if that needs to happen. Oh wait, looks like we have one here. All right. Hi.
So I just have a question. I was wondering, not necessarily who's your favorite, but who's your, kind of the role you enjoy playing the most?
Well, I think Rin, I had the most fun playing. And yeah, I mean, it has to do with his personality first, because Rin is just freaking awesome. But as I said before, the team that I worked with, the director, his name is Alex, really, really cool guy. Our engineer, down to the engineer in the room, Oscar, we have a cool thing going, and I like hanging out with those guys. So when I come into the studio, I really look forward to it, to seeing them and hanging out with them and just going through the process. So they made the entire process super enjoyable and super fun. No problem. Hey,
Crack question.
Okay.
Between Zidane and Asbel, who do you think would win a competition where they had to shake dandruff out of their hair?
Okay, who would shake more dandruff out of their hair? Okay.
Or who, if they had to shake dandruff out of their hair, and it was a contest, who would win?
All right. Well, are tails included? Or is it just head?
Head hair.
Just head hair.
Yeah.
I think Zidane might be able to move a little faster, so maybe he could, shake out a little more. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends what level you are. There we go.
How would you describe Yukio's and Rin's relationship in Blue Exorcist, and what was your favorite part about working with Johnny on Bosch as your brother?
Well, they have a funny relationship. It's always back and forth. It's always competition. But they deep down they care about each other and they love each other and they just want to protect each other. And it was great, working across from Johnny. He's super, super talented, and he did a phenomenal job. I think about, I worked on Trigun, where Johnny was Vash, and I played young Vash. And I was, it was a long time ago, and I was Johnny as a kid. And now I've sort of grown up, and I'm the older brother. So I thought that was kind of cool.
And also, after you guys were done doing Durara, what was the initial reaction that you had? I won't be playing Masamori anymore.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like crushing when you know, oh, it's all over. I can't, go in there and mess around. But it's coming, so you kind of prepare yourself for it.
What was the last quote you said as Masamori Akita?
The last quote, my very last line.
Yeah, you did for Durara.
To be be honest with you, I don't remember. Hiraway, do you know? She would know. She would know.
I think you were grilling squid on the beach. I can't remember what
Just
you
cooking?
said.
Oh yeah, because he just bounces. He's gone. Yeah. There's something over the phone, I think, or over the internet. But I can't remember the exact line.
Okay.
So, between Ido and Rin, who do you think would actually be better with girls in real life?
Between Ido and Rin?
Oh, no.
Well, Rin is so shy. I mean,
He's adorable.
he is adorable, but like, I don't even know if he'd be like embarrassed to like really approach a girl and like talk to a girl. I mean, Ido just walks into a room and the girls flock to him. So, especially human girls, you know, no problem for Ido. So I think Ido would be able to grab more girls than Rin, even though. Shammy, yeah. He like can barely even like talk to her until he like loosens up a bit. So, yeah, Ido in the girl department.
I don't know if you've read any of the Vampire Knight mangas, or if you've kept up with them, if you have.
I haven't.
Okay.
It's always hard. I've gotten quite a few manga questions. It's always hard to keep up with the mangas. Sometimes they're very different from the anime, so they don't necessarily, they're different stories sometimes.
Okay.
So it wouldn't necessarily add to my performance to go through the manga first. And most of the time I'm running around fighting traffic, so I can't sit there reading manga in traffic.
But my question is, later on in some of the newest volumes, there's, to me, comes off kind of suggestive as if maybe Ido and Yuki, after she becomes a vampire, of the two of them getting together. In your opinion, do you think they would make a good couple or no?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know where the story goes, like how far it goes. So there's always changes that happen in characters, and they can be, really drastic changes sometimes in these stories. So they might grow and be a perfect couple. It could work out.
Thank you.
Hey, what was it like working voicing Iko from Oh My Buddha?
Man, that was a crazy show. That was a funny one. I just tried to be as wacky as possible, and just weird. Just weird with the, the way that he would get like, yeah, it is such a funny show. But it was fun. I was definitely like just cracking up in the booth when some of the stuff was happening. So yeah, it was good.
Besides Red, who was your favorite character in Blue Exorcist?
I like Mephisto.
Yes.
Actually, I have to tell you a little story about Mephisto and my dog, because my dog is definitely going to cosplay as Mephisto because she looks exactly like him. And when I first saw it, I was sitting there with my dog, right next to me, and Mephisto changes into the dog, and I was holding my dog. I'm like, what is going on? Mephisto in real life. So, and he's cracker. He's good. Oh yeah.
Just a series of short questions.
Sure.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? I like blue.
Are you left or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Favorite number?
Favorite number is 14.
Weirdest place or weirdest con experience so far?
I haven't had too many weird experiences. They've all been pretty positive. Like I have fun. So I can't point to one experience and call it weird.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Have you seen the Nickelodeon version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Not a ton of it. Like I've flipped through the channels and go, oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and watch like a little bit of it, but I haven't like watched all of it.
If you were to be asked by Nickelodeon which which character would you like to play on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a character?
I think Michelangelo would be the most proper for me to play.
Also, what was your all-time? Is this your first time here in Seattle for Sakura-con?
Yeah, my very first time. My very first time.
Okay. Have you seen? Just guess which anime I'm from.
I might need help on things. Starts with an H. Someone else give me another hint. I'm not sure. Samurai. What's up? I'm gonna have trouble here.
Well, I'm from Hakuoki, Demon of Leading Blossom on pt2. He's a really cool samurai, and I recommend that you actually watch the anime because it's really cool.
Awesome. Well, awesome cosplay. I love it.
Thank you.
Look great.
Aside from Japanese anime and video games and other cartoons, do you do or have time for other kinds of acting, like maybe stage work or even commercials or even industrials?
Right now I don't do any on-screen acting. It's just a different kind of skill.
Sure.
So I feel very comfortable in the booth in front of the microphone, just sort of at ease, and the camera is a different sort of creature. It's just I don't know. I'm just not so comfortable with the cameras. But I do read for commercial, and I do what's called walla work, which is background work for movies. I've done some Disney movies, and I did a lot of zombies in warm bodies. It was really cool. Just a lot of this. Really, that was our day. So, yeah, thank you.
Nice warm up for another voice acting job there.
Yeah.
You were young Vash?
I was.
I did not know that. I thought it was Johnny.
No, Johnny is adult Vash, and like there's the scenes where like they're cutting his hair. That's me. That's me in the chair. But yeah, I was an actual young version of myself, so it was quite a while ago.
Wow, that is awesome. Just curious, what sort of entertainment do you like to make time for to watch yourself?
Comedies, a lot of comedies. I just like to laugh when I'm watching TV, and stuff like Parks and Rec, and when I'm watching TV, and Adam Sandler movies. So I'm big into comedy.
May I ask what your birthday is?
February 24th.
Damn, I missed it. Well, happy birthday.
What'd you guess? Oh, you're gonna wish me a happy birthday? Yeah, thank you. Belated, that's cool.
Actually, for one of my future wanna-do job careers, I actually want to do some voiceover. And I know there's a couple voices I'm sort of working on. I'm working on a really deep voice for some other type of character.
Or I can be seriously like this little valley girl, like just jump around and be so happy.
That's great.
So what would you recommend that I would do to get into the voice acting work?
Okay, so first thing you gotta know, it's super hard to do this. It takes tons of time, tons of effort, and you can't be scared of getting turned down. Because, I've been doing this my whole life, and again, 1 out of 100, if you get one, you are super lucky. So the next step would be to put together a demo, a voice demo. So practice all your voices, and then either take a class where they put a demo together for you, or meet someone who's a tech guy that has a good microphone, and lay down some lines and put that together. And that's kind of like your business card. You can kind of send that out,
quote or two.
if anything works.
Have you watched any abridged series?
Of which one?
Abridged series of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged or Dragon Ball Z Abridged from Team 4 Star or any of them on YouTube?
I haven't. Is that just like quick cuts that tell you like everything that happens, or?
Abridged series is like basically they're made by fans of the series.
Oh, okay.
Who can find stuff to make fun of in the series at the same time while still being fans. And like in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Krillin has a death own count. How many times he gets owned in a single episode? And the voice acting work, the people who do like voices for all the characters, they're really cool and yeah.
I'll check them out. Yeah.
Definitely check those out if you want to see some, I guess, not really mainstream voice acting work. Because they do really good voices.
Cool.
Really good.
So, how do you prepare